What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shame on News. More videos for you. And Corrupted Nation. Both my YouTube channels that will have a lot of this stuff on it. But I want to explain to a lot of people why. A lot of people always, some people on the left and the right, they always ask me. They're always like, "Yo," people on the left are like, "How can anybody like this, not believe these stories about President Trump, or how come people don't like Trump, How come people don't hate Trump? How come you don't hate Trump? How come you whatever the hell. Why do you say fake news all the time? Why do people say fake news?" And it's because over the last couple of years, we've encountered countless amount of articles that are just completely fake about Donald Trump, and it's ridiculous. Now, everybody knows I don't care. I'm in the middle. I'm not the biggest fan of Donald Trump. I'm really not. There's some things I like about him. There's some things I hate about him. In fact, there's some things I really hate about him, and there's some things I really like about him. But I'm not here to preach to you, because you can make up your mind who you love and who you hate. You can decide you love Trump. You can decide you don't love him. You can decide you love whoever. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who you're going to vote for or whatever. We're going to talk about it, because we're all just here to talk and sort of talk about things and have a good time and figure out what the truth is. But the bottom line is, it's a disservice to everybody if people keep believing these stupid articles. And they go on the left and the right and from this person and that person. There's tons of articles like this. There'll be articles like this probably about the Democratic candidates, too, that are incorrect, that you will have to prove false. And you will get people on every side, like, they'll just Facebook, like, "Oh, God, this guy's crazy." And then you read the article and you find out it's bullshit. It's crazy. It's like this. FrontPageLive.com, all right? Clueless Trump actually congratulated Poland for being invaded by Nazis 70 years ago. And, of course, the person who posted it wrote, "This guy, shaking my head." And I'm like, wow, Trump really congratulated Poland for being invaded by the Nazis? That sounds stupid. Wow, Trump really is a moron. God, he's a moron. But wait a minute. Then I questioned him and I said, "Dude, what do you?" I'm like, this is probably fake, like everything else. And then the guy was like, "Well, why don't you just go to the what? So you took the time to write this, but you couldn't actually watch the video where he says it himself?" So I went, "Really? There's a video of him saying that?" So then I went and looked up the video, and here is the video.
Yeah. I do have a great message.
Now, the guy starts off by saying, reporter says, "Do you have a message for Poland? President Trump, do you have a message for Poland?" Then Trump goes to answer, but then the guy continues with, "Poland on the 80th anniversary of World War II. Well, Trump ignores the whole World War II and 80th anniversary, and Trump just takes the time to congratulate Poland.
For Poland, and we have Mike Pence, our vice president, is just about landing right now, and he is representing me. I look forward to being there soon, but I just want to congratulate Poland. It's a great country with great people. We also have many Polish people in our country. It could be 8 million. We love our Polish friends, and I will be there soon."
It's like he's not answering the question of, he's not saying anything like what they said he said in this article. But you go back to the Facebook article, and again on Facebook it says, "Clueless Trump actually congratulated Poland on being invaded by the Nazis." It's like, no, he didn't. He didn't go, "I want to congratulate Poland on being invaded by the Nazis." No, he didn't say that, you stupid idiots. He said, "I want to congratulate Poland. Mike Pence is heading over there. They've done great things. We love them." He's just congratulating Poland on just being friends with us or whatever. He has nothing to do. He didn't even hear that part of the question, nor did he ever say what this article says. Clueless Trump actually congratulates Poland on being invaded by Nazis. No, he didn't. He congratulated Poland in general. Just like he would say, "Oh, we love our friends in Mexico," and whatever he says about every other country all the time. That's all he's talking about. But, the second part of the question was vague, kind of. It was just like, "Do you have a message for Poland on the 80th anniversary of World War II?" He didn't hear the 80th anniversary of World War II or even thought about what that meant. He just was saying, well, I do have a message for Poland. We congratulate them and we whatever the fuck. You know, it's like, come on, man.
I do have a great message for Poland, and we have Mike Pence, our vice president, is just about landing right now, and he is representing me. I look forward to being there soon, but I just want to congratulate Poland. It's a great country with great people. We also have many Polish people in our country.
He's not congratulating them on the Nazi invasion and the war or whatever the hell. It's like, dude, but yet this gets shared. Like hundreds of thousands of people will share this post saying like, what an idiot, what a moron, shaking my head. And it's like, yeah, maybe he is a moron, but not for this. You're a moron for sharing dumb shit everywhere. Fake stuff. It pisses me off. You people are so stupid nowadays. You know what you should be tweeting out about Trump is the shit that he is doing that's bad. Do you know about all like fucking there's a bunch of stuff that Trump is actually doing that's really not good. Like there's actual shit that's not good and there's actual people in his cabinet that are not good people. And instead of tweeting about that or trying to get that changed or trying to figure that out, it's all these dumb stories about nothing. It's like when it's funny because that's one of the things I've noticed as an independent, as somebody in the middle. Whenever I see a right-wing person argue this stuff about Trump, they're prepared with all of this shit to say about what he does right and good. And unfortunately for the left-wing people, you guys have turned your kids and your younger generation, the left-wing people, have turned their Democrats, have turned into fucking morons. Because when you sit down and you try to talk to them about what do you believe, what's the problem, they only have all these vague things. Well, he like pissed on some Russian women, or he's like a Russian spy or something. Why? Where's the proof? What are you talking about? Well, they said that somewhere. I don't know. Like, remember when he stole that little kid's hat? That was weird. Oh, no, he didn't. He actually threw it over the crowd, and it landed on the kid, and he grabbed it and then ran away and had it. So he didn't just throw it away. But CNN said he just threw the hat away into the crowd. So you believed that. What are you talking about? Like, it's like they don't actually know about, like, any of the fucking stuff. They don't even, a lot of these people don't even know about the easy stuff. I'll be like, dude, do you know why you should be upset at Trump for things? And they'll have all these type of examples of these type of news articles, these ridiculous things. Oh, he's a racist. Oh, he's a bigot. Oh, he does this and that. How is he a racist? How is he a bigot? And then they don't know. They have no idea. You could start with, you know, the housing, the stuff he did with housing, but everything was done for money. Now, if you said all he cares about is money, then you could funnel a bunch of examples of that. He cares about money and profit over people. You could say that, and then you could list a bunch of stuff that's actually factual that would prove that point, that could really prove that point. But people don't do that. Instead, they just go to these goofy stories. You could talk about how Betsy DeVos in the cabinet. You could talk about the guy who's in charge of the FDA and the people that are charged in the environment. The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, a guy that used to like work for Big Oil, is in charge of our fucking trees and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you could really get into all this shit and go down that world and figure things out. You could argue all these different things, but instead you're stuck laughing and caring about hot, zingy words like Nazi and racist and do you have a message for Poland? Like, and he thinks he doesn't understand Poland people. What are you talking about? Like, it's just so dumb, man. I've never seen this, and I've been, I'd been a liberal most of my whole life, but I mean, I don't like categories and name tags, so I'm pretty much on my own spirit, independent. I've never voted Republican, but so I guess I lean left or whatever if you want to categorize me. But like, I think for myself, and the fact of the matter is, these people aren't thinking for themselves anymore. They're just throwing out buzzwords. And like they don't even know, man. People that like are pretty intelligent, and I know this too, and I've done this a million times myself. How many times I've posted something like at first, and then like before reading it, like I post it and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Wow, I gotta share that. And then I click on the article and I start reading it, and then like I start reading it on page 3, and something said on page 3 is like, but anyway, all of that would be if this happened, but that didn't happen. So what really happened that day? And then you got to go back and unpost it and tell everybody I'm a moron. Because it's clickbait. It's made to be clickbait. It's made to get into your mind. It's made for you not to really read it. It's made for you to share it everywhere so that they make money on the ad revenue and the views of the misconception, or it's not the word I'm looking for. I'm more looking for the word of disingenuous. The disingenuous article that is altered to make someone look stupid and be shocking so that people share it based on their sort of preconceived notions and cognitive dissonance and whatever else. And it happens on both sides. And I want to make everybody aware of this. If you're a liberal or a Democrat or you're anybody and you have strong feelings for your side, make sure you really take that step back and realize that maybe that article about Bernie Sanders is wrong. Maybe they lied about what they're saying about. Maybe they're warping your opinion of Bernie. Maybe they're warping your opinion of Tulsi Gabbard. Maybe they're warping your opinion of Trump. Maybe they're warping your opinion of white people, black people, and male and females, because they want us all at war with each other so they can dumb us down to take the money. That's how they take the money. They get the control. They take the money. They've already got almost all of it. They're just finding about ways to make us even dumber, right? The LGBTQ and then like the 50 different genders. And now they can create even more categories to keep everybody fighting with each other. Now this category is mad at that category. Oh, this is going to be great. And then put some more fluoride in the water and make us even dumber and put some more chemicals in all the food. Why does America have so many different foods and chemicals that are okay, that are banned in every other country, that are banned in these so-called other countries that suck, and communist countries and things like that? Stuff that is banned there is allowed here. And I think we're seeing the problem. When you see these people that just yell, racist! Ah! Ah! And just share articles everywhere, share it, just fucking zombie share it everywhere. That's what we're doing, man. Wake up to the world. And anybody who knows about this or speaks about this or talks about this or rants about this, suddenly they go missing from YouTube, and they get deplatformed, dehumanized. They get their bank accounts taken away, whatever else, and they don't get to live like the rest of us live, all because they said something that other people don't agree with. Now, if somebody says something that defames people or that triggers people to attack somebody's house or that ends up resulting in a doxing or something like that, well, you can sue those people. So that's the point. If you say things like that and you do the wrong thing, you can be sued. But the silencing of so many different voices in these YouTube communities, podcasting world, and so on, is an indication that what they're saying has value. And that's scary, because a lot of the people that sounded like nut jobs for so many years were proven right. And I, quite frankly, am a little bit terrified. And this is the news that I have for you today at Shame on News. And I may put this up on my Corrupted Nation YouTube channel, but you guys should subscribe to both if you'd like. Shame on News is a little bit more serious, like this video. My Corrupted Nation channel has more entertainment stuff and comedy and shock jock and podcasting, but Shame on News is usually just straight up news like this. What did you think about this video? Leave it in the comments down below. What do you think about all this? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe. Don't miss my videos. Give me some support, and we can do more of these all the time throughout the week.